Well, all the students out there in Henrico County, you're not the only ones getting used to asynchronous learning during this winter storm. So is yours truly. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catterley. Not in the lavish studios as usual. Nope. This is my neighborhood, and yes, enjoying the winter weather just as much as you guys. But that doesn't mean that sports is not on the docket. As a matter of fact, boys hoops, one team in Class 6 was trying to improve their stock drastically, looking to improve to 15-6 on the year on senior night, and becoming winners of 5 of their last 6 games. They would play host to the Hermitage Panthers, who in Class 5, in their own right, had plenty of power points on the line on Friday night. And that team playing host to the Hermitage Panthers, senior night, Glen Allen Jaguars. The students know how to have fun pregame with the flashlight apps and the lights off. Well, everything was on about Glen Allen on the court. First quarter action, what can Jalen Brown do for you? Score 2 down low, and they were off to a very hot and fast start, even rebounding the basketball. They weren't scoring, they were rebounding, and then they were scoring. Number 30 doing the honors, it's Brody Harper. Harper had 8 points on the evening. And Hermitage, how do they get back? How about this freshman? Mr. Thurston, how are you? Jay Thurston can shoot the rock. He was keeping Hermitage at arm's length, or within arm's reach of Glen Allen, but Dallas Chavis was one of the stars of the night for the Jags. He penetrated, he scored, he got to the line, he distributed the basketball, and then, well, he finished in between 2 defenders like he does right here. Still in the first quarter, 2 more for Dallas Chavis. 13 points, 9 assists in this one. How about this for some nice offense? 2 passes, yeah, that pays dividends. Pop, stop, knock it down. Colby Shea, 15-5 after 1 second quarter. Here comes Chavis. DC with the pass, the pick, the pop, the 3-ball. Nothing but nylon for Chase James. And he had time to think about that one. 3-ball is good. Jags still up double digits, and they're going to increase their lead. 3-ball here. No, they don't get the friendly bounce, but watch the offensive glass. The rebounding up and in. Strong man-like move from Chase James. And Chase James had 11 points and 11 rebounds. Double-double for Mr. James. Hermitage not done. That is a 3-point shot by Jaden Faircloth. Count the foul. The not often seen 4-point play. Still, though, Glen Allen had answers all night. That's good for 2. And the foul. Number 4 doing the honors once again. It's James. Hermitage doing everything they can to get back into it, but watch how quickly Glen Allen can turn defense into offense. Dallas Chavis says thank you very much in transition. Again, 13.9 assists, almost a double-double for Chavis. Glen Allen getting hot at the right time. They've been pretty good all season, but again on the offensive glass. If there's one thing Hermitage would love to change about this one, it would be offensive rebounding. This time it's number 2, Cam Tiller. You'll hear more from Tiller later in the program, not because of basketball, because of football signing day. More from the Jags on the court first, though. Veron Friend, who just eclipsed the 1,000-point mark. And then Chavis in transition again. It was a Glen Allen Jaguar rout at this point. Hermitage trying to come back. 3-pointer is the great equalizer, isn't it? Miles Brooks shoots it from a mile. Good for 3, but Glen Allen still up a lot to a little. Make it more because the bank is open for number 2, Cam Tiller, and he can tally that one 41-19 at the break. Second half, Hermitage actually went on a nice little run to start the third quarter. That 3-ball is up and in by Bryson Robinson, and then more from Hermitage. This time down low, up and in. That shot is up and good by Jordan Maples, but it was just too much Jags. They went on senior night. 72-58 your final. Meanwhile, in the West End, it was a rivalry renewed as Deep Run played host to Mills Godwin in ladies hoops. Deep Run looking to improve to 14-5 on the season, having a stellar year in Class 6 as a trend towards a high playoff seed. But Mills Godwin, by the way, only at 11-5, would love nothing more than to get the power points in Class 5 and help earn their spot to a better playoff seed themselves. That would mean, of course, though, that Godwin would have to take care of deep run on the road, and that's just not something that Hannah Custis and the Deep Run Wildcats would want Godwin to be able to accomplish. First half highlights. Here come the Deep Run Wildcats. Cutting right through that D. Nice pass as well. It's AP Duncan on the finish. 26-12 at the half. Let's go to the second half. Third quarter action, switching sides. Godwin, pick, pop, right off the screen and roll. Nicely done by Ari Crowley, but Wildcats, just like Glen Allen and Guys Hoops, well, they had answers themselves. Number 3, scoop it, score it. Anna Igberase for 2. And not just the only Igberase doing well on this night. Hannah Custis, as usual, doing well as well. She gets a friendly roll on the J. Wildcats, how about this? The steal? What do you say? It's Naomi Igberase. She scores 2 on the defense. You want more Igberase? You don't say. She scores 2 more on the baseline J. All Wildcats at this point. Godwin makes a run late with this 3-ball, which is absolute money. Nicely done by Lakeland Boston. And Godwin still on the run. Inside this time, the extra unselfish pass. Kenzie Foster finishes that one, but it was too little too late. Deep Run gets a win, 46-31. Well, we head back indoors where it's warm for signing day. That's right, both at Varina and Glen Allen. We talk signing day football style. That's next.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to SportsWire Football Signing Day for the Glen Allen Jaguars. 8 different players deciding to play at the next level. Number 1, Walter Brooks heading to Virginia State. He'll stay in state and he'll have some teammates as well from across the region. Dallas Chavis, a great running back. He'll be heading to Emory and Henry. Good get for them. How about Camden Tiller? He'll be heading up north. University of Maine, the newest Black Bear. Congrats, Camden. Gavin Gallivan, just going up the road to Hampton, Sydney. He will stay local as well. Hampton, Sydney will be happy to have his services. Nana Utsi heading to VMI. He also stays in state. A lot of in-state talent from Glen Allen staying in Virginia, including Tyson Granderson, who last minute decides to be the next captain. Oh, my captain at CNU, Christopher Newport University. Congrats to Jalen Brown, going to Colgate University. Well done, Jalen Brown. And Nicholas Zystep is heading to Kentucky for rugby. That's right, he's going to play rugby at the University of Kentucky. Congrats to Nicholas on that one. And a huge night for Glen Allen football program overall.
As a freshman, make an impact and play. So that's something that excites me, and I'm ready for it.
Looking forward to stepping out my comfort zone a little bit, becoming a better player, but becoming a better man at the same time. Looking forward to becoming a better running back as well.
When I went up there to visit, everything just felt right in my heart. Just good community, genuine people, coaching staff, love them. Just right opportunity, you know what I'm saying, for the right time, and just a good fit for me.
I'm extremely happy. I mean, we had some offers come through late, right? A day, 2 days ago, right? Guys that were just kind of wondering and just kind of, you know, where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do. Is this the right school for me? Is this where I should go, right? And just kind of just being an advisor to these guys and letting them know that they should choose the school who chose them. You know what I mean? So just having them, just being a part of their journey was the most important piece to me.
3 cheers for Varina as 4 football stars signed their names to play at the next level, including Tajon Cheatham heading to Hampton University, with Jeremy Clement heading to Christopher Newport, and 2 teammates, Darius Wilson and Miles Anderson, will sign their names to attend Virginia State and stay as teammates playing at the collegiate level. I love it when 2 high school players play together at the collegiate level as well. And then the moment they've all been waiting for, the signing of the documents. Congrats to Varina. Next on the docket for signing day, Henrico High School, they moved their date due to the winter storm. Well, when we come back, we hit the mats for little regional gymnastics, Class 6 style. Would Deep Run or Glen Allen be able to punch their ticket to states? Plus, Hermitage back on the hardwood, looking for revenge with a win over Patrick Henry. That's next.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to Sports Wire, Region 6 Gymnastics. Anyone at Deep Run? Speaking of Deep Run, just saw them taking on Glen Allen, Oscar Smith, and a slew of other Class 6 teams, competitors. The deal here is teams can make it to states from the regional realm, but they can also make it as individuals and as all-arounds. Let's start with the bars here. This is Katie Burkett. If you finish in the top 4, which she did with an 8.75 and a stick on the landing, you make it to states. So Burkett definitely moving on in bars. How about Molly Mack? She also had a fantastic job, or did a fantastic job, I should say, on the bars. Her total score of 8.85, and watch her go round and round she goes. Where she stops, well, she's the one that knows. Pretty much nails that one. Good for third place, as I said, 8.85. And as a team, even though Christina Parlantieri did not make it individually on bars, she would make it in other events, she still helped the Deep Run team, which would be paramount for them perhaps making it to states. Don't want to put the cart before the horse, but a 5th place finish, 8.65. Strong on the bars were Deep Run. They were even stronger on the beam. Speaking of beam, let's go to Glen Allen now. These are the stylings of Eva Andrade. You saw that amazing backflip, and yeah, there was a little bit of traffic at the gymnastics meet. There always is, but I didn't want to be in the line of sight of her routine and have any influence on it whatsoever. So, you know, that's what you do. Still an amazing routine by Ava again. Top 4 make it on beam. Ava would finish in 7th place, though, with a score of 8.825. Terrific job on the beam for Ava Andrade of Glen Allen. A strong performance for her. Even stronger were the Deep Run Wildcats on this particular event. Look at the excitement. She really slayed that one and gets the feather boa, of course, in teal for the Jags. Nicely done. We move to the floor. Sticking with Glen Allen, we'll be back to the beam in a second. Maddie Shackleton for the Jags, putting in a very strong performance. She would finish with an 8.5 overall as she goes tumbling down the mat. Good enough for 6th place overall, and a nice addition to Glen Allen's scoring. As a team, they would finish in 3rd place overall in regionals. So nice score by Maddie. Again, 6th place and 8.5. To another Maddie, this one Madison Wyzak on the floor for Glen Allen, also posting a very strong score as well, flipping through the air with the greatest of ease. And yeah, Wyzak on the floor for Glen Allen was spectacular as well, scoring a very high number of 8.1. She also posted an 8.9 on the vault. Teammate Harper Coffrun scoring a 9.1 on the vault, and that was good enough for a tie for 3rd place and a spot in states. Speaking of states, 3 of the top 4 on beam went the way of the Deep Run Wildcats. Katie Burkett was as good as it gets on beam. 1st place overall in the regional meet with a fantastic score of 9.4 overall to lead all gymnasts, not just Deep Run ones. How about Christy Parlantieri? She would finish in 4th with a 9.025. Olivia Gates finished 2nd place overall. on the beam as well as deep run. Congratulations, ladies! They finish in first place in regionals and punch their ticket to states. Bella Ramos for Glen Allen, back to the Jags, very strong as well. Her floor score goes as follows, an 8.225. Her teammate, Ava Andrade, she is heading to states with a score of 8.575 on the floor. Good enough for fourth place and a guaranteed spot in the state meet coming up. Congratulations, ladies. Back to basketball now. Monday night, it's Hermitage, it's Patrick Henry. I gotta tell you guys, it was not my intent to have Hermitage on twice. I wanted to get that Varina-Atlee matchup, but the weather wouldn't cooperate. Still, a chance for Hermitage to look good on SportsWire. They were on fire earlier. After I showed you in the beginning of the show, Glen Allen getting the best of them. This was completely a different story. Kevin Piercy for 3. Hey, Patrick Henry, though, had some answers, especially early. Number 5, Cole Saunders. He can really shoot the rock for the Patriots. Hermitage got it going down low, though. Cameron Hammond hammering it. And then through not 1, not 2, but 3 Patrick Henry defenders. That is a manimal. Makai Murray for 2 down low, and then screen, stop, pop, and hit the 3 ball. We all know Jaden Faircloth is more than capable of that. And then the block on the other end. How about that for Derek L. Moments later, Faircloth got the speed to burn by defenders in man-to-man defense. Matter of fact, Patrick Henry would change to his zone. 16-8 Hermitage. And in that zone, Patrick Henry did pretty good, but Hermitage still had their moments scoring. Mr. Thurston, this freshman, sensational at shooting the rock. And then on the offensive glass, always rewarded. Well, usually rewarded. When you get an offensive rebound, you usually score. Jaden Faircloth does just that. Then Patrick Henry would start to come back. Still first half highlights. That shot up and good by LeVar Monroe. Hermitage with answers on the other end. Number 23, 3 ball, nothing but nylon. It's money. Kevin Piercy pierces it. 25-19 though. Only a 6-point game as we go to the third. Patrick Henry down 6, 3 ball corner. Got it. That's nothing but nylon as well. This time it's number 3, Ashton Cobb. You know, Patrick Henry would tie this game up at 27, and then Hermitage just got going in a big way on both sides of the ball. Miles Brooks for 2. Their defense was stellar. Then the 3 ball. Range, no. Offense rebound, yeah. Put back. Miles Brooks is cooking. So are the Hermitage Panthers. After a timeout, go back inside and then spreading the rock and spreading the floor. The 3 ball is good from Faircloth. Hermitage up by 10 after 3. They would continue. Remember, it was 27-27, so already on a 12-2 run, make it a 20-2 run before this was all said and done. It was going to be more than enough for the Hermitage Panthers to get the win on Monday Night Hoops. And the Panthers improve with Faircloth and company, 53-35, your final. And congratulations go out to Douglas Freeman, boys and girls swimming. They are your Class 5 regional champions. If you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And you can always follow us on X and watch episodes on YouTube. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.